Hey guys, so welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. Let's carry on where we left off. We're ticking off our dungeon lists one at a time, but we still have one last one to pay a visit to. Plus, some bonds to rank up for the next 5 days, and by then, hopefully the landslide is cleared, the potholes are filled, and we can be on our way to find the results of round 1 for the tournament. We've, of course, got a pretty big head to deliver. Don't know how Joanna's going to feel about it, though, but she has promised to confess to her crimes, so until that happens, let's turn our quest in over at Grand Trad and see if we can set up a time to pay a visit to that last dungeon. I must be losing my mind. You think you'll ever be king? Remember your tribe and the hole that they all crawled out of. You ought to know your place. Surely that gauntlet runner there can't belong to the likes of you. Wait a moment. Just how did that runner get there in the first place? Oh, you're gonna be the first I execute once I... Oh god, I'm already drunk with power! I need to calm down. Close your ray.
What?
That black jewel necklace! Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it! I did it myself. Of all the people, it had to be a worthless elder. Well, I'll happily just take this home with me.
What?
Oh, I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped to restore order during the attack on the Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my earlier behavior. The things I said. Can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Well, I can send you to reunite with her. Maybe you can have some words then. Well, he found my dark joke pretty hilarious. Allow me to reminisce for but a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most. Not you, huh? Yeah, that speaks volumes.
Really?
Wow, I never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back to you.
Thank you
Even if
very
you are a
much
piece of
indeed.
shit. You have my deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promised. Accept it as a gift from the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I can do. Forgive me. Sheesh, the audacity to give me crap when you can't even afford 4,000 reeve. Is that all I get? And some courage and a sandglass cuirass.
Alright.
Well, it's better than nothing. My courage is rolling its way over to rank 3. Courageous young elder. I shan't forget your kindness for as long as I live.
And I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell. Farewell. Don't show your face around here again, please. Not with that attitude. Got people mumbling? No, we've already seen that. Okay, I think we've got a couple of more things to purify, so let's pay a visit here. Glad I'm disturbing her prayers.
Closure.
Grand Master's Staff, 10,000 reeve. Increase the strength of all magic. Plus 30 to attack. I mean, yeah, let's do it.
Understood.
Oh, it's all yours, Heisme. Steel slab as well. Purify that. 50 for the Investor's Apicus. And we've run out of blessed water. Okay. That's fine.
Now what am I to do?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Maria wants to hang out today.
Now what am I to do?
Man, there's so many idle chatter in the city. I just have to stop by and listen, you know. Sorry, I just like to be thorough. I hope you guys don't mind. Oi! Did you see that earlier? The gauntlet runner suddenly appeared in town out of nowhere! Pardon? What sort of nonsense? Come now, even I wouldn't fall for such an outrageous fib. It's not a lie. There was a sudden flash and an enormous gauntlet runner appeared right around here.
We really smashed each other to bits,
They don't
didn't
believe
they?
you. That's unfortunate.
Stop!
The accumulator was built on the special orders from the Igniter Consortium. You so much as touch it, I'll send you to the gallows. Now that the mines have been closed and magla crystals are harder to come by, even the rubbish mag the accumulator makes is gaining value. Well, I can't spare any, that's for sure. It's all mine, especially as we're starting to rank up other archetypes. I realize I haven't been very optimal with how I use them, but I am trying to be a little bit
Now
more
what am I to
creative,
do?
kind of spread
Tournament?
our base a little bit, so
I
we
just want some coin.
kind of dabble in everything. Obviously, it's not the most efficient way to take on dungeons and whatnot. If we get recommendations by the informant or our quest says so, by all means, I'll take it. But
You there?
otherwise, you know, it's kind of fun to experiment. You there, Elder? See any suspicious thieves right here? Seems a nearby home was broken into, but the thieves only took the glass. Blimey, what kind of idiots would do that?
Aha.
Some idiots who knew what they were looking for, I think.
Ridiculous. I say that is enough.
That bastard Forden's fixing the whole thing, isn't he? Damned hoary rogues. They can't be trusted. I'll say, only a Clamar could be king. Though I must say, Luis is too dangerous to be considered. Say a lot, youth friend. Elder, you want to be king? You can't, because everyone hates elders. Good. Well, gives me more power to teach them a lesson, put them in their place. Everyone says bad things about you, so why do you want to be their king anyway? For revenge. Nutter. Oh, what the fuck? You know what? You're sick into the gallows, okay? After that other lady. Sheesh, the audacity to talk to the future king like this. Hey, that huge head. I don't know what it is, but I hope it comes crashing down somewhere. I'd love to see the nobility get squashed flat.
Now what am I to do?
Wait for the big head to crash down, I guess. That's what you're gonna do.
Guess there's nothing to be done about
See
it.
there,
I
King.
heard there's a candidate who will abolish taxes.
dreaming,
His
fella.
name was Roger, I believe. And he'd do that. It'd certainly help our business. My husband says not to expect much of him, though. After all, Sanctifex Forden is practically guaranteed to be king.
King.
At this rate, just because he's got the biggest head.
What do you mean?
Mag, spare some mag, anyone? Oh, this is a fool's errand. Trying to save for medicine for my little brother, but I'm so useless. All I can do is wait for folks to drop their mag.
Human.
Well, I actually kind of wanted to give him some, but I guess not. Sorry, pal.
Why don't I just...
Hope someone drops some on the way out. Been a while since we came back to visit. Hulkenberg, of course, visiting the familiar haunt.
Sorry.
You seek training, then I'm afraid I must apologize. Right now, I have some things I'd like to ponder alone. Oh. We can advance time? Oh.
Thank you.
I'm obliged, but this is not a place to speak as freely as I'd wish. It concerns the nights of today, you see, and one never knows what ears might be listening. Please, let us discuss this on our next voyage instead. Looks like now's not the time. Maybe I'll ask her again when we travel out of town. Okay, so there are like specific points where we can advance our bonds, whether we're traveling or we're in town. Good to know. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, man, they've really got an answer for everything depending on what bond level we interact
Don't
with them.
push yourself too much.
The customers have told me rumors about kidnappings and other disturbing events in Martira. Please look out for yourselves, okay? Been there, done that. It's all wrapped up, Fabienne.
Don't
No
push
worries.
yourself.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak to you twice. Maria. It's Maria's room. We should pay her a visit later. Oh,
Isn't
I meant to
that...
come at nighttime. Who wants to see me? Isme? Again? Gallica? It just says new. Here she is. Oh, sorry, it's not visiting her room. I need to actually find her.
Mister?
I've come to visit. Let's swap stories. There you are. I sailed past you. I saw the handshake icon outside on my map.
Mister?
And I completely ignored you, my bad. Oh, mister, you're here. You finally noticed me. My short little self. That reminds me. I have Neris's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. Here you go. Look at this. I gave the Midnight Sun Sands drawing to Maria.
Oh!
Wow, the desert is all white. Is that a big building? Huh? That's a worm's skin. I told Maria about all the memories I made there. I kind of left out the part that I got digested and got farted out. But I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
You don't want to visit that place. Trust me. Just armchair trap. Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up on the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you and your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right?
You know.
You know, there's so much I want to tell you. Oh, but I have to go shopping now. Well, I'll go with you. I'll supervise you.
Really?
Yay, thank you. Alright, I'll carry your bags.
Mister?
Do you see those flowers for sale over there? They grow outside of the capital. Papa took me there once. He let me ride on his shoulders and I felt big, like a grown-up. Well, let's go there too.
In that case,
Can we?
Wow.
Do you know where it is? First, you have to go to where the wind blows, then, follow that until you're really, really far away. Alright. We'll go at a snail's pace. Oh, don't look at that guy.
Huh?
Excuse me, but are you okay? Maybe. Are you hungry? I still have some bread.
Hey!
Oi, you can't sleep here! You're dragging your filth all over the fucking road! Sorry, I added a bit of color to the frustrated man's dialogue. You're shaking. Yeah, maybe some bread will make you feel better. That's the child from that Parapis Inn. You know, the half-blood.
Dear me!
Eating scraps to a disgusting stray. God, he's a kid, man. What the hell's up with these people? You look like you've eaten a lot, lady. I'm sure you could spare some food. You're not wrong, Maria.
It'll be fine.
Don't listen to them. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's had enough bread for sure. This is for me. Are you sure? You looked hungry. Where's your house? Don't have one. My family. They're all dead. I ran from a merchant who tried to sell me, but I ended up here. I'm all alone now. I wish I had died with Mum and everyone else. Are you crying? I want to die, but the hunger is so painful. Thank you for this. Oh, well, Heismay can adopt you. I'm sure he'd be happy to help. Am I going to end up like that boy? Oh, God. No. Because my family's all gone too. Just like him. You have Miss Fabienne.
Listen.
Miss Fabienne will always take care of you. I would say me, but, you know, I'm kind of going out on adventures, possibly getting myself killed. You know, we don't need her to have a repeat of what happened to Grius.
But...
No, I'm just bothering her. That's not true. Maybe you can take me with you. You could have been kidnapped by a giant baby, you know, so maybe it's a good thing you stayed behind. You should take me along. I want to go on a journey too, and I promise I'll be good. Someday we will.
Fine by me.
When you're old enough to handle yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I can help, though. Maybe I'll just get in the way. Look. Yes. True, but, you know...
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have asked you that. Please don't tell Miss Fabienne. She's the only one I can stay with now, so I have to show her that I'm a good girl. Show her you are good.
No.
You're already a good kid, Maria. Just as you are now.
But
I want to make Miss Fabienne happy. There's got to be something else I can do. Just keep doing what you're doing, Maria. I promise, it's fine. Don't do anything drastic, okay? Don't get any funny ideas. Don't start getting creative now. Just because I showed you a couple of drawings of sandworm skin. Oh, she's always busy, so I can help out lots. Good idea. When I talk to you, mister, my stomach doesn't feel like it's all in knots anymore. Okay then. You'll come back soon, right? I'm just gonna keep nodding my head in silence. I can sense Maria's devotion and the wholehearted trust she has for me.
She...
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. She who presides over the heroic embodiment of the healer.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, cherish this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. What do we got? Nurse archetype?
it's a promise.
Ah, the cleric, of course. Scion's skill increases skill inheritance slots for the healing lineage to 2. Cleric. Do we need a level 20 healer? More skills cannot be inherited. Perfect. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah.
I should go back before Miss Fabienne gets worried. You too, mister. Please be careful, okay? I will. Don't you worry. I have a retry button. It's pretty handy when it comes to fighting. Oh, the Night of Waters Day. My favorite time of the week. I'm just making that up. Back to the Martira Tavern. Informant. Music. Oh, hello. Classy woman.
What are you playing at?
Please refrain from speaking to me. I am trying to concentrate, and I cannot afford petty... Well, well. An elder with a fairy companion. You must be the fool who thinks he can defy his tribe's legacy and take the throne. Well, you know, I may be a fool, but I'm starting to stir the hearts of the people.
What?
Thanks. I take it you don't sugarcoat anything. Who are you exactly? Yeah, exactly, you nobody. A fine question. I am a chef who once served His Royal Majesty, otherwise known as the Queen of Cuisine.
Whoa.
That's quite the title, but you bestowed it upon yourself. Though you must have some serious skill to make food for royalty. I take it you don't work there anymore? I do not. The king is dead. If I could choose a king to serve, I'd want a true gourmet with a refined palate. But by the looks of you, I'm sure your tastes must be pedestrian. Hey, rude! For your information, we collect all our own ingredients and we've gotten pretty good in the kitchen.
Eh?
Indeed. I wonder then, if you could make a dish to satisfy me. I aim to cook something to raise the sunken spirits of this town. So I'd appreciate a dish that I could use as inspiration for my own cooking. Oh, you want me to do the hard work and then you just get, quote-unquote, inspired. Right. Let me guess. What's my reward going to be? Exposure? Is 5,000 Reeve an appropriate reward? I'll also add in some of my high-quality ingredients as well. Well, it's more than that guy was offering to bring his trinket back from his dead wife that he cared so much about. I'm not simply looking for a dish that tastes good. I need a creation that can help revitalize this town's very spirit. For example, a dish that uses local specialties. A dish that's easy on the stomach and rises like one's spirit after a taste. Is that too much of a challenge for you? I'll do it.
Lovely, that.
Such confidence. Perhaps you are capable of surprising me. If your cooking proves worthy, I dare say I might actively support your candidacy.
Okay.
A dish using local specialities? Oh, how about mellow milk? That easy food she mentioned? Does she mean something soft and fluffy? Maybe we should start with recipes that call for milk.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to prepare food that will satisfy the requester. The key to bringing cheer back to the people of Martyria is apparently mellow milk. Apparently. It's a rank 1 difficulty.
Yeah.
So much for specialty cuisine. It sounds tough, but if we can pull it off, we'll get a reward and a new supporter. Let's make a dish she'll be raving about for days. Okay, I'll put it on the list. Still have some requests to turn in, though. Oh, right, of course, the healer archetype is rank 10. For some reason, I thought I needed to get Maria up to rank 10, but we can't even get her to rank 10 because I think 8 is the maximum. So it just meant leveling up healer to rank 10.
Now, where was I?
I feel Moore's presence. Let's go. Pay him a visit. I shall read in peace, without anyone asking to take a look at the book and then flip to a random page. Okay. More.
Well, well.
Develop the healer. It seems your assignment is complete.
Incredible.
Thank you. Imagination increased, heroes incense.
All right.
I haven't used any of that stuff, by the way. Probably should make use of it. It's there to be used. As I thought, I sense a sudden light in my mind, illuminating what was hidden.
Fascinating.
Thanks to the research and the strength and influence of your archetype, a flicker of memory is returned to me. Who are you again?
I mean,
Well.
You actually make jokes like that? Okay, sorry. Shit, man. Harsh. I assume that was meant in jest. But about my memory, it occurs to me that I conducted research on archetypes in the past as well. Research on archetypes? It is precisely this power that could make real a utopia like my novelized vision. Yes, it is more than feasible.
however,
That fool of a king turned his eyes from the utopia I dreamed of. The book you carry, and this library's vast knowledge, all condemned by his decree. Ultimately, I was locked in these chambers, shut away in secret, and, most outrageously, killed. The only thing worse than being killed would have been it being expelled. And I've been alone ever since, except for my feline companion, Plateau, of course. I believed I would die here, never knowing who I was. It was because of that fear that I immersed myself in research. I hoped I might leave some proof that I once lived. Yet that too came to a standstill.
in truth,
And then you appeared. You have given me an opportunity to not just research again, but to regain my life. Frankly, I hesitated to expect anything at all. If we saw no developments here, I was prepared to finally give up.
however,
But the miracle of my memory returning has convinced me. This power of archetypes, it is the original magic, and it may shake the foundation of all we know. You may be right.
that just might be. Yes.
Must believe in your own power. Truly, it is the power to turn fantasy into reality. As for your part, you'll be needing a power that can oppose Luis. Let us continue our research further, that you might reach the apex of your abilities. I can feel Moore's mild expectations and trust. Okay, rank 2 with Moore.
I look forward to continuing our research.
Reduces the mad cost of studying the Seeker lineage, science skill, and Moore's magic igniter. The archetype tree becomes accessible from the main menu. More skills can now be inherited.
How delightful.
It appears that nurturing archetypes results in a deeper bond between you and academia as well. I believe you are now at a point where you'll find use in this. It's an igniter that will allow you and I, as fellow Seekers, to share our consciousness, even when we're apart. Thanks. Couldn't you have given me this from the get-go?
This right here.
So long as you have this, you can study archetypes from anywhere you'd like. However, when you have completed a research task, I would still ask that you come talk to me directly in academia. Don't just text me. Face to face. Got it. Pressing Y while on the main menu will move you directly to the archetype tree. You can study archetypes at any time without going to academia. I do require your power in developing my research, not to mention, I value the time I get to spend speaking with you.
Well then.
To change the world, we must examine things from a different angle. Your next research task is to study the heroic embodiment of the gunner. I'm sure it will help you hone your virtues, along with other meaningful opportunities.
This one's important.
Lucky I've already gotten underway with it. To measure the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage, study the gunner archetype.
Until next we meet.
Marvelous. Already I can barely contain my fascination. My mind races for the first time in ages. I am counting on you. Okay, how far do I need to level it up, though?
Oh.
I see you've already completed the task of studying. I just needed to study it, so engage with Neurus? Even I could learn from that insatiably inquisitive mind of yours.
Incredible.
I am very incredible, thank you.
All right.
Imagination further up. That's gonna take some time, though. We just don't have an open mind. Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
Indeed. Thanks to him, my thoughts have found order. While researching, I thought I'd look into where this place may be. But I suspect we must also consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely, it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remain buried. An intriguing theory.
What's that about?
But it's just a theory.
All right.
Archetypes were forbidden by sanctism to begin with. It is a mighty power, after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. No more indeed. And no more the guy. And so I continued my research day after day, with no results to show for it. Stuck in this place, continuing on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane?
But...
However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you. You, who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn. He couldn't have expected a twist such as this, so he made his own twist of creating this whole tournament after his passing.
It's conceivable.
Only when my research on archetypes, on transformation magic is complete and immaculate. Only then might I escape the king's curse and leave this place. I hope so.
Sure.
Hope need not enter into it. Together we shall prove it beyond any doubt.
Regards.
I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and in ambition. I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and trust. Okay. The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment
A
slumbering
new
within thee.
power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection by the strength to fulfill thy destiny. What do we get?
You are the key to escape.
Magic Seeker. I see, you're just using me as a key. Oh.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign thing. Joy that courses through me. But you need a power to oppose more hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. Oh god, we're going to be spending a lot of time with more here. The growth of a heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. I hope this task will prove meaningful to you. Or does it mean I need to do it myself and not someone else? Finish the strict, I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage. I should raise the merchant archetype to rank 15. This can be completed by anyone.
I have faith in you.
I believe in you. I trust that you will fulfill your promise to me. Aren't we already rank 15?
You don't say.
Already cultivated the merchant, have you? Another task done. At this rate, you'll be able to stand against Luis, nemesis to our ideals. He just wanted to speak. He was feeling neglected this whole time. He's like, I'm just gonna give him these layup quests that he's already done, just so I can refill my social battery.
Incredible.
I am so fucking good. My imagination continues to thrive. It's not even halfway after all this.
Not only that.
Thanks to you, I've recalled an important memory. Sorry. It's just funny how he's recalling these memories all at once. It concerns the fantasy novel.
Huh?
Oh, I want to hear this. Tell us, what did you remember? I was once on a journey myself, like you. I passed through many different cities in the course of my travels.
In truth.
As I journeyed, I wrote of my experiences, and this travelogue became the foundation of my fantasy novel. Is that so?
Yes.
The fantasy novel is all the hopes and dreams of my travels, made manifest. I've also learned and endured painful truths. They've served to remind me just how important dreams are to our lives. If that novel has been a source of support for you, the pain of writing it was worth it. I'm glad you, suffered. I'm kind of over it. Oh god, I'm gonna... To tell the truth, I might be tired of it already.
But that...
What? Really? That is... a shame. I can only hope my next work will redeem this failure. Oh, you're writing another book? Okay. Still, how nostalgic. I'd completely forgotten of my travels. I wonder if those I met in the outside world are all faring well. I hope one day I may live beneath the same sky as them once more.
But...
I shudder to think of the eternal solitude you saved me from. That I can feel like a semblance of myself again is all thanks to you in this extended dialogue we're having. At first, my reasons were purely selfish, but now I'd like to be of help to you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I can sense Moore's thoughtfulness and trust from the warm look in his eyes. Rank 4!
May
Man.
fortune favor your journey.
Smashing through this. Allows you to preview all abilities for followers from the main menu. Or, you know, I could have just Googled it. But now I can do it legit. Truly, you seem like a subject worthy of research yourself, eh?
Now then.
Let us widen our scope for the next research task by expanding your studies to a larger variety of archetypes. Seek more heroic embodiments and absorb their lessons. In doing so, your own virtues will become ever more prominent.
This one's important.
Just find something! We should study 15 different archetypes. Okay.
I can hardly wait.
I wonder what I'll remember next. My research isn't the only thing I look forward to now. My memory itself is a prize to be unveiled. Gotcha.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Yeah, I have for like the past 10 minutes. I'm ready to get uncomfortable now.
Here, kitty.
What a cute cat.
Oh,
Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute. He does.
Oh,
You wish to leave this place? Yes, thank you. Bye!
you'll come again,
Then I
won't
bid you farewell, and good luck. We can have another 4 rank-up sessions next time. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Invincible noodles recipe, benevolent bread recipe, and magical bread recipe. Finish a noodles recipe. Okay. We need something with mellow milk. There was one, the stew. Well, there's benevolent bread. Okay. Nothing on me that I can make, though, so we're gonna need to do some shopping.
Hello.
All that kidnapping is done with, and everyone's got more pep in their step for it. Arteria's a proper nice town now, don't you think? I only meant to stop for a short while to do some trading, but I'm thinking I might just set up a little base here for myself. And the food and drink here, mwah, delicious. I guess that's why I drink too much. Or hungover.
I'm out of
At
ideas.
night as well. Been going to the tavern every night. All it was talked about was who was been kidnapped. But now it's all over, and we're back to talking the usual shite. So damn glad, man, I am. Good. Me too. I'm glad for you. Alright, time to whip up benevolent bread. Doesn't seem to be working
Really?
right now. Runners are generating any power right now. Let's try it again when we're on the road. Now you tell me. Yeah. Just wanted to make some bread that tastes delicious, you know what I mean? Alright, let's well, there's a library. Let's go read. Well, what I should do? We're in town, so why not make the most of it? You can do this on the road at any time. Gotcha. Okay. That's restricted to just when we're traveling. Well, let's rank up stuff the old-fashioned way. You know what that platform over there is, mate? It's a mirror that shows what you're made of. Times like these, you need courage where it counts. Only thing for it is to jump headlong into this canyon. With a rope, of course.
Worth a try, yeah?
You're free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. Though I suppose there's no harm in trying. To take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You'll return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. I jumped from this height, I bet it'll raise my courage. Rope fee's only 250 reeve. What do you say, Patsy? A wee bit of danger? I'll take the plunge.
Good, good.
That's the spirit. But you think you'll have that spirit after coming eye to eye with the bottom of the valley? It'll take all night for me to just bounce up and down on the bungee. So, you've made up your mind about this. I can tell by the look on your face that you're committed. I guess I can't talk you out of this. Should have just let you read the book in the Gauntlet Runner after all. Alright, looks like everything is set. Well then, get ready. I step off the ledge confidently. It's more than a step, that's a leap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this really safe? I'm like right next to the cliff face. Wow, you dove with such elegance, such artistry even. Wow, impressive. I enjoyed watching that, so I wanted to give you something for making my day. Go on, take it. Foreign coin. I sense that jumping off of such a high place has increased my courage.
All right.
Wow, a lot as well. So close. I'm just beaming at Gallica. Gallica and I discussed the test of courage as we made our way back to the others. Wow. Okay.
Time marches on,
146
and the
popularity.
age of a new king draws nearer.
I am making a splash. I wonder if we'll crack the top 100 once we turn the head in.
Hey,
Apparently another victim was claimed by the monster in the Man-Eater's grotto. They went in looking for ore and were attacked. A true tragedy. One would not venture into such danger unless they felt the risk was absolutely necessary. Damn, I wonder if I could have saved this person. It was a reckless decision, but regardless, the outcome is one which I wish we could have prevented. You're taking too long.
So, hey,
Too busy bungee jumping off of a cliff. Right, I don't want anyone else to be hurt. We've accepted the request, so let's exterminate the threat as soon as we can. Well, I think today will be that day. Because we got 4 until
All right then.
we move along. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Ismay comes to mind. Okay, there is a sand flash, but you know what?
They head to a cave.
We need to stop the victim blaming around here.
Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
Please don't say that more. For goodness sake. We're traumatized enough, okay?
Can you hear me?
Hello there, can you hear me? Eurus's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If you're heading for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber, so you can grow seeds if you've got them. Oh, cool. Thanks to Eurus, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. We can grow our own great vegetables. Use it to plant any seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day.
What to pick?
Handy stuff. I hear a voice. I'm sure he would listen. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Maybe. I was going to make the bread, but I suppose it can wait. Let's hang out with our good
right.
friend Stroll. Where are you hiding? The deck. It
Go.
looks like... Oh, yes. It looks like we can hang out with Hulkenberg, too, I believe. Yes. Okay. Let's go with Stroll
Oh,
this
it's
time.
you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. Are you free at the moment? I could use your advice about something. I mean, we're both trapped on a gauntlet runner. I'm as free can be.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to burden you with all my personal problems. That's alright. I'm here to bond.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I know I need to be better at keeping my emotions in check. You can start by, ceasing your apologies.
Right.
Remember what we heard about my inheritance? That there may be a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Halia. It can save your people. It can make you rich.
Right.
You'll finally be living the high life. Well, now just a minute. Even if I did find it, I wouldn't just luxuriate in money. Oh, well, you're a better man than I. To be lord of a prosperous house. That's the natural ambition of all who are born into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter. And then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth. A son would follow suit in my courtly endeavors. Wow, there's a lot on your shoulders. You've already pre-planned the future. All of that couldn't feel more foreign to me in this life. Could be fun, though. Sounds like a good time, if you ask me. Neji's just super envious right now. Maybe so. Stroll's not amused.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me, while they dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle.
Damn.
I never imagined it would come to this. Makes me regret how I treated my parents. The last image they had of me was that of an ignorant child, spoiled all his life by a cadre of servants. The house, its name, both are the cornerstones of Halia. But that means nothing to the people suffering, cast out by the fire. I put the house first in spite of that. I'm no different than Lord Hydron. What is my cause? My lack of clear answers clouds my thoughts of late.
Got it.
But there's a ray of light between those clouds, thanks to you. I need to seek out that inheritance. I know that much. We should look into it.
Well then.
You would join me? Does your generosity know no bounds? Well, I'm hoping your generosity knows no bounds. I could, use a bounty. Pay me back with your inheritance.
In that case.
When that inheritance turns up, you owe me a cut.
Hey.
You've got a devilish streak sometimes, you know that? But I understand. You're worried for me, aren't you? Well, yeah, I could use some moolah.
You're a kind one.
I honestly didn't expect such kindness, though. Oh, well, I'll take the bag, too. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet, then? Next time we meet, we're constantly with each other. I can sense Stroll's deepened trust in me. Alright, rank 4 for Stroll.
I'm relieved in knowing that I'm not alone.
Of course not, my man. I really should be the one helping you, yet it's quite the opposite. Time and time again.
Thanks.
Thanks for that. You're welcome. Again, you can pay me with money. I'll
The
take
party
check
at
or
last
credit.
arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Thank you, more.
Giving it some thought?
There's something here. Want to make a quick detour before we continue on? Let's keep going. No time to dilly-dally, as Nearest would say.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
Treasure for us, death for anyone else, apparently. Alright, we're here.
All right.
This is the Valmore's Nest. At first glance, it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood?
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so the people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on the miners' patronage as well. To leave the situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt. Alright, let's
Finish
save
it,
an
quick!
economy. Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them. And their little larvae too. Whoa, Stroll's on a mean streak. There he goes. What's gotten into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task? I think he's still hurting from when we spent time inside that other worm.
Oh,
I think the mere mention of Balmo sends his mind back to that dinner table. Come on, let's press on. That too. He just wants to take some dinner home, that's all. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling, it's... What's this all of a sudden?
so hey,
It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Nearest is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? I never do. At least if I can help it.
Speaking of,
Man-Eater's Grotto, is it? A name intent on warning travelers of the dangers within. Let us see if we can make this place a touch more welcoming. What, are we gonna graffiti the sign outside? Man's loving grotto. I suppose the army is too preoccupied with other matters and cannot attend to this place. Perhaps we may lend a hand. I've already finished preparing. Just give the word. Oh, we do have a bounty. We cannot let this Valvo be and allow the city to decline because of it. Let us vanquish it here and now. I stand ready to head in at any time. Remember that we just need to take down the big one. The soldiers and locals should be able to handle the rest on their own. Oh, okay. Though I'm sure they wouldn't mind if we culled the monster population a bit while we're at it. Let's do what we can. Going in, I'm ready to go if you need the help. Joel's all about efficiency today. He just
Okay,
wants to
then.
kill the boss and get out of here. We're exploring this area today, right? Everything ready?
let's go.
Let's go. What are we dealing with again? Shit, I should have refreshed myself on what the informant said. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Just like we
Hey.
always do. Our target's the rockworm Valmo. It's making a mess of the nearby mine.
Hey,
Tunnels all the way there from this cave. I'll never understand insects. I hope I never understand insects. Hate them. With a passion. Hello there, worldly adventurer.
hey!
My fellow travelers, are you all prepared to deal with paralysis? Gangaflows unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack. Before you get hit and lose all feeling in your body, I'd recommend you burn the things with fire. They're not so fond of that. Oh, good to know. Well, we already got one mage. I'm so used to Persona that I forgot I could actually change my archetypes in the menu. I gotta remember that. You there! Are you making sure to fight higher rank enemies?
What?
Ugh, it's that talking tooth again. Any more good advice, Toothy? If you fight higher rank enemies, you'll get lots of experience as a reward and you'll get super buff. Oh, really? But weak enemies ain't worth the trouble. You'll barely get any experience and you'll stay wimpy and wobbly. The weaker your opponent is, the less experience you get. Bullying the weak just shows how weak you are. You want to get tough, you'll have to bite down and take on strong, high-rank monsters. If you don't, you'll be the rank one, smelly. I'll have more top-secret tooth truths if we meet again. Like, brush your teeth before you go to bed, ha! Thanks, Tooth. I mean, that was a given that obviously we get more experience points fighting stronger enemies. But what happens when we're just killing all the enemies and getting so much XP that everyone becomes weak as a result? You know? It's a fun little exercise. I'm sensing something from that treasure chest. What could it be?
Nice. Not bad.
Screwed up mineral. Common ore. There's an inexplicable screw in it. I found a strangely shaped pebble. There's a mysterious light shining from inside.
Okay, so
You know what? It could be the relic Nearest is talking about. Let's show it to Nearest anyway. As Gallica said, this stone may be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show it to Nearest. Alright, well, that was easy enough to find. Okay, back to the main objective at hand. Up and down. This cave annoys me. Stroll really doesn't want to be here. If only we had a fifth party member, I could probably swap you out, but alas, we do
Hail.
not. Are we nearly to our target? The miners' livelihoods are at stake. Everyone calm down, man. We'll find the target when I'm good and ready. Hence why the reward's so generous. We need funds, so let's be the ones to claim it. Yeah. You should also find your inheritance while
that
we're at
should
it,
come in
too.
handy. Pocket it.
A red dot. What do we have here? Oh, yes, one of these.
Good job, everyone.
Good job. I'm the one who took care of it just by spamming my Xbox.
All right.
But
Power
I appreciate the teamwork we've all got.
We found something.
Amazing.
Aquamarine. A lot of jewels. They weren't lying. Oh, I just realized as well,
That
because
should
of
come in
the
handy. Pocket it.
negative weather, I don't think they've got any weaknesses, don't they? So the fire attacks we've
We
got
found something.
won't really help us out. Plaintive soldier.
How did this happen?
Have you come here to take on the Volmo? Then you'd best turn right around. I'm warning you for your own good. I tried challenging them with my comrades, but weapons didn't do much, and no matter how many we crushed, they just called more over. And apparently, there are entire affinities that just have no effect. Wonder what type of magic would work. Well, shouldn't have any weaknesses. That's on me for coming today.
They notice
But,
us.
I mean, these enemies are pretty weak, so we're not getting much XP.
Take it with you.
And we kind of decimated the last dungeon we went
good
to,
one.
so
All right,
shouldn't have too
did
much of
it.
a hard time.
Watch out.
I'm sensing a strong presence inside. It might be our target. Be careful. Let's do
This
this.
place.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm sensing something ahead. Are you all prepared for a fight? I mean, I haven't really done any prep work. And I'm pretty sure Hulkenberg's still level 1 commander. But let's go. Why not? Don't sound like the prison.
What?
Looks like the Velma were just here, but... Oh! Morning! Aha! They were waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
Is this right?
We'd better devise a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me. Well, then it's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes.
Get ready.
Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone! Alright. How are we gonna handle this? Alpha, Rockworm, Velma.
Mage!
Weak?
Freeze!
Never mind.
But all
thought
things
you
seemed
hit
right.
me.
Oh yeah, that's sorry. Yeah, we hit its weakness, that's fine, but we just don't get the bonus half turn
Me!
as a result.
Freeze!
Still, should do a lot of damage.
It wasn't enough?
I shall fight as the noble I am. Swordmaster!
You shall.
Perhaps
Weak
Sword
slash to
Master!
all enemies. No synthesis.
No holding back!
Miss and resist. Great. Thanks, Swordmaster. Everyone's hit rate and evasion fell. Fire breath. Okay.
Heisme! They cut your speed!
Let us fight
so be careful!
as one.
Extreme magic. Fire damage to all enemies. And we can decrease their hit evasion rate. Shall we try? I have a feeling it's gonna miss.
But my power support you.
Halfway nullified?
They
What do we
block.
do? That anxiety's hitting you hard!
Oh boy.
Hulkenberg's badly
Oh, God.
wounded. Someone heal her!
Please!
Alright.
Captain's hurt bad!
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing!
We should just retry this. Or
Face me!
go full on. Weak ice damage to all enemies. Do I really care about that? No, let's do medium
combine
ice
our
damage.
strength.
That should have
But I
worked!
thought you hit
I'm all
its
prepared.
weakness.
On your guard!
But
That
I
should have
thought
done
you
it.
hit its
So
weakness.
close.
Captain's hurt
Oh,
bad.
nice
Still
dodge.
Let's get him some healing!
Alright, back to our turn.
Hurt bad.
We should be healed.
Get on healing duty.
No, not this.
And we can with Stroll, since he can't really do much. 50% HP to all allies.
Could do with
it.
this.
That helped.
Much thanks.
That's needed.
Nice.
Hulkenberg's been paralyzed.
Cannot
She can't move a muscle.
Yield your
my
turn,
point.
please.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. Now we strike.
Now we can do weak ice damage to all enemies, because that'll kill that one, and we can at least do some damage
But my
to the
power
other.
support you.
One left!
Impressive.
Summon. Ah, shucks. So we need to kill them both at the
Hulkenberg's
same
been
time.
paralyzed. She can't move a muscle.
Let's work together.
Alright. Well,
Look here.
let's
I
alternate.
thought you hit its
I
weakness.
can't afford to hold back.
Pretty sure we've got... Yeah. 150 ice damage to all enemies.
Yeah.
Only one of them.
Really? Still standing!
I cannot move.
And let's do 200 to one enemy. This one. Oh, you're paralyzed. Shucks. I mean, well, there's no point in yielding because we don't keep a turn.
Cannot move.
Ouch. Defense fell
Hulkenberg's been
sharply.
paralyzed.
That's our secret
He can't
technique.
move a muscle.
You can do this.
But I
But
thought
all
you
things
hit
seemed
me.
right.
I will fight with. I'm all prepared.
Just keep doing
On your guard.
damage to them both
Could have done
at the
it.
same time.
Captain's hurt
I
bad.
can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Can't move.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
Yeah. We'll
This
get her
should
back
work.
in the
I
fight.
knew you'd help.
The captain's
You
on
think
Never.
now we strike?
Unfortunately.
Someone get him healed up.
Let my power.
Let's kill them
support-
both. There. I was so tempted to retry so many times, especially when we keep getting hit by paralysis, but you know what? Sometimes we gotta roll with the punches, I think. It's gonna make for a more compelling gaming experience. Otherwise, I'll just have 50 million things in my inventory because I'm never gonna use them because I'm always gonna try and min-max a battle, right?
That'll do.
There we go. Unfortunately, Hulkenberg misses out on
I'll
experience.
strive for greater heights.
But that was the cost of doing business there. We took it down, and we just need to report it. What did I miss? Benji. Just the Alpha Rockworm eye. A Rockworm Balmo indeed. Outside of the part you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. The Balmo we ate in Martira must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey,
Could you not remind me of that, please?
What?
Balmo cuisine. Utterly foul even to imagine. And you've all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct, with one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Well, we have accomplished our mission. Shall we head straight back? Or, I mean, dinner is served right here. I want to explore a little bit more.
Say,
Yes.
Very well, but let us return to town by nightfall. My stomach is... well, needless to say, I am hungry. Really? Well, I mean, you were knocked out, so I'll give you that much. I mean, to be
That's
fair
all
as
of them.
well, we kind
We're
of asked
safe
for this
for the
by
time being.
traveling here during negative weather. So, there's that. Still, exciting
we
stuff.
found something.
Our risk pays off.
Alright, our Skyrim exit has made its appearance.
They've noticed us.
Let's get the hell out of here, shall we?
Hey,
It's going to be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark, so should we call it a day and head back? Let's return to town.
okay then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner? For Hulkenberg's
Right?
sake. Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. I know we can set up camp, and that's probably something I should consider at some point. Just to get the experience of it and see what that's all about. But tonight will not be that night. Not on Arbor's Day. Back to the Martira Tavern.
Now then.
The Valmo is no more, thanks to us. All that is left now is to report in at the recruitment center. It would be a first-rate source of protein, if not for its aggression. Nevertheless, the locals should be pleased that we put an end to it. Can we please fight just one monster that you won't try to eat?
Well,
Benji, let's go give a report on that bounty when we have the time.
the deadline is.
It'll be a few days until the road to Brawlhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then? A fine idea. Doing some good deeds is sure to earn us more support. Of course, we could also help ourselves by further developing our archetypes.
Now then.
Well, suppose we ought to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Great.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Medals Day. Okay, well, time to
Alright.
kill. I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabienne. Maria comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with her. As soon as I turn in this bounty.
Thank you.
Get my reward.
You helped me out. Take a look.
Oi! That's the Alpha Rockworm Eye, isn't it? So the Alpha Rockworm Balmo of Man-Eater's Grotto's no more. We can finally rename the place to something more welcoming and touristy. You've done well for someone so young. Not a lot of folks are capable of taking something like that down. Thanks to you, the miners can get back to work. Here's your reward. I'm sure they're all too happy
did
to
it.
go back to work. After slaying the target Alpha Rockworm Balmo, I reported back to the recruitment center and collected the reward. Courage goes up.
Now then.
Alright. We're fearless!
Courage.
It's one of the virtues a ruler must possess, if thou aspire to true sovereignty. Kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Alright. Wow,
Well
596. That's climbing up super fast. I'd like to ask you to take on more contracts. Come back and see me again. You got some more? You liar. I'll be back when you actually do have something for me. Alright, sorry Maria, but you already had your turn.
Ah, it's you.
It's Haizme's one now. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I don't suppose I could ask your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but you remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest? I happened across a nice place the other day. Oh, well, let's go right away.
My thanks.
You'll go then. The place I'd like to go is a cemetery on the outskirts of town. I see. I thought you were going to take us to that tomb.
Huh.
Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here, among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. No. This is a cemetery after all. You don't usually lay cremated remains at the cemetery, Haizme. You spread them. Or you put them in an urn. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Shall we look somewhere else?
That means.
My thanks.
I think we'd do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a bit further? By all means. Doesn't he have like a favorite spot, maybe? Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them, eyeing us from the shadows too. Will he not be lonely? No, I don't want to give Haizme grief. That's Stroll's job. That's for Stroll. It might be too dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations, if you don't mind. No problem.
Got it.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age. Hey, this is a very
The
delicate matter.
truth is,
All Ujif travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision, and looked down on them for it, even though I'm not quite tall enough to even look down upon them. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. But it is my concern.
No.
I mean, you're my friend.
listen.
You really are unlike everyone I've ever met. Why, because I'm somewhat empathetic and kind?
Then
I suppose in this world, yes, that's a big thing, especially for a UG, right? Then might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Alright. To the Gauntlet Runner we go. Where are we? Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's the matter?
What happened?
No.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. Oh god, why do we gotta play this music while we reminisce about his son's childhood? I remember when my son first walked, damn it. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. God. Even now, just says he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know It's just an empty fantasy. Oh, look at his sprite, man! What the fuck? Ah! I don't need this heartache. I know it's difficult. You've endured so much pain.
My apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run, the wind in his face.
But
And yet... Want to keep looking?
Hmm?
You want to keep looking for somewhere else?
not so.
No, that's not it. I just have one thing that's holding me back. What could it be? Separating from your son at long last? You've held him close for quite some time. The sweet smell on the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. You just remembered it?
What?
No.
It occurred to me, yes. But I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Why don't we visit?
Let's go.
but
No, you are right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I am grateful our paths crossed. Me too, Heismay. Me too. I can sense Heismay's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude. Shucks. Oh, fuck! The aloof hermit, Heismay. Keeper inheritor of the thief's virtues. Maybe the mysterious voice just has a grudge against thieves.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. We're only rank 3 with
must
Heismay.
come to
I
a
can only
decision.
imagine what the other 5 are going to involve. The party can now study the assassin. Wow. Pretty cool. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Sounds good. Alright. Productive day. Back to the Martyra Tavern. I hear a voice. How's that request of mine coming along, Yours comes to mind. Oh yes, of course. We should turn in the relic. Eurus?
Hello.
Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean.
That's...
Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic.
Oh,
You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? Okay. There you go. I handed Eurus the junk we picked up during our travels. One man's junk is another man's treasure. Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. It's a screwed up gem. Oh? This one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it.
No way!
Wait, so there's something inside? Yes. Just a little tug here and... Ah, there we are. It's opened up.
ta-da!
Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. I mean, you also sensed it. One of the mechanisms the same as the old codges.
Oh,
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest! Thank you, Benji! Alright,
you.
well, he's happy.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something. I guess he just didn't want to go to a place called Man-Eater Grotto to find one. Did you doubt him?
What?
Yeah.
That old geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget. The night of my birthday, he brought me a book. Called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Eurus grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. If we collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so. That's what the old codger said anyway, though I haven't an idea what it makes. If he was right, it supported an ancient civilization. One piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How's that possible? Not even igniters could do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So, please help me find the rest. It'll awaken his ghost.
About that.
We collect them all. The old man's ghost will rise. No. If the old man's ghost shows up, then I'd put him to rest by showing him the complete collection.
Whoa.
I admit, looks junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey,
What were you like as a child? I was scared shitless. What? I just described it. Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However.
Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint. Got a bit invested, and then suddenly I was an engineer. So you got distracted.
That's true, but
Not at all. The way I see it, that's what saved me from the duller path. I have no regrets for the way I've lived. Sounds like it was a happy accident. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart.
Thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I feel Near's overflowing love for relics, as well as his hearty faith in me. Okay. Rank 2 with Nearus.
We're in this journey to
Bombardier.
What?
At the start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Handy, because I saw we do have a rogue Gauntlet Runner hanging about outside of town. When fighting on deck, take damage.
Speaking of.
Yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander, if you
right
would.
then.
I'll be sure all's ship-shape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad. Thank you.
this one's important.
Dregs of Destiny. I need to find Nearus's coveted relics. I don't know where they are. But we'll find them. We will find them.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I did see we can resolve Moore's latest quest for us. We just need to study 4 more archetypes. I've got 11 so far.
All right then.
If we
What now?
which ones do we want to study? Which ones haven't we studied? Faker, I don't think we've done. Magic Seeker, so on and so forth. I think we'll just let it come to us next.